What is good? What is good? What is good? Kingsley Joshua Trey Lord himself come to you live, and let's get into it. Right, get right into it. I'll try to make this video as short as possible. Also, I'll be going over a little bit of my other strategy, the Blue Jay, which I got here. Um, but yeah, I got a lot of data here. And oh yeah, I still haven't marked this up, but I'm in this trade too as well, going down. But first off, let's get into this first. Um, this is a trade that I called out actually on my Instagram, and Facebook and shit, and also on my Signals group. Give it away for free. It's basically self-explained. Just looking for a price to come up to here to enter. My stop loss is right here at the 0 point, and my TP is be the negative 78.6 level. And I'm risking $50 on this trade to make $100 on that trade. I'm not in this trade right here. I'm not. This is just the. That's just the floor mat. That's just the floor mat. But this is the Robin trap strategy, and I'm only trading the Robin traps. Which is basically when I hit the negative 27 is my entry. And then sometimes this is my stop loss, the negative 78.6, and sometimes this is my TP, and I reverse it. In this case, I'm reversing it because simply after this situation, let me do this. After this situation right here, this last one, we had these couple middle ones right here, one and then two. Remember, these are irrelevant to me. I just mark them up because just good to know. So I had 1, 2. So I would have made profit there, made profit here, not take this one, and wait for 4. 1, 2, 3. And now 4. So after 4, you take advantage, and I would took advantage of this one, and then you would have lost this one. And now they say I would risk $25 on to make $50 on that trade. That's why I lost $25 on that trade, and I just waited, skipped that one because that was irrelevant. And now we're going to see if we're going to skip this one too. And I have my stop loss basically there. If this position gets stopped out, I'll be deleting the Robin trap. I'll be deleting this pending order. Until then, it's valid. And then like I said, just waiting for the come up. Going to other charts. This one, again, same thing. You have one of these, right? Where it went straight up to the 1 or 2 mark. Then we have would have made profit here, would have made profit here, and then not take this one, right? And I'm waiting for a fourth one. So right now, what we're doing on this pair, we're chilling out. Exactly what it says. We're chilling the fuck out. Not doing shit. Just observing. And this is like 90% of the time, I'm not taking action. I'm just observing. And then the other 10% of the time, I'm going to be executing. That's trading. A lot of people mistaken that, and they think they have to trade every day and trade every second and minute, and that's how you lose the most money. I like to be conservative. I like waiting for my hits, waiting for things that I know that needs to be done. That's the key thing. What is the market trying to achieve? Right? That's the question you want to ask all the time when you're in the market. What is the market trying to achieve? Right? And you get that, you'll get the money. That's simple. So enough of that little rant. we have this 4 hour break of structure. I'm just waiting for the 4 hour break of structure. I'm basically waiting for this thing to not go this way and go that way. But of course, that's not happening. It looks like we're about to have a continuation very soon, right? This is a test trade. Again, this is a test trade. Whenever you see these like wide, 1-on-1 stop losses and stuff, I'm testing out the 4 hour structures, um, seeing how many I can get, and I'm testing them out on demo and shit. So right now I'll be in losing position on demo, but whoopie do on that. This pair USD CAD, we actually had a 4 hour break of structure. I was waiting, because of course, basically I'm waiting exactly what I'm waiting for here. This happened on this pair on USD CAD. Like price came down, hit the 50, and then this would have been TP right there with the 4 hour break of structure. Now that the 4 hour broke structure, because again, if you don't know how to read market structure, check my past videos. Like, I literally dropped a video almost every day this week. Literally every day this week. Now this is Thursday's video, and now I might be dropping tomorrow's video too as well, of the market close, right? I'm showing you guys exactly how I operate around here. Especially for this strategy, but I'm not beginning to this strategy too as well. I just gotta mark this one up. This one's already marked and we're already in it, but I'll explain more there. That's a fun strategy. It's all based on probabilities, no market structure at all. That's totally different from this one, right? So we're at 4 hour, monthly up structure. Remember, monthly is pink, weekly is purple, orange is daily, blue is 4 hour, red is 1 hour. That's simple. So now I know exactly where I am. Up structure on the month, up structure on the week. We got the purple line. Up structure on the daily. We got the yellow line, and this is all within one another, right? All within one another. See the pink line up? And we zoom in close and close as we go down on the time frames. 4 hour structure, we just broke. What we have to do here? We'll definitely delete this fib now. I'll delete that. And now, since 4 hour broke structure, this is a question. This is a test question for you guys. We have a new low now. What's the new low? This is the new low, where it makes the lowest point and the lowest wick, right? From that low, what's the last two candle formation that was bullish from that low going to the left that we bump into first? Going to the left that we bump into first. Key questions, right? So if I go to the left here, that's a yellow candle. Yellow candle. Oh, we got a blue. That's a bullish candle, right? And then we got another blue right next to the bullish candle. That's my two candle formation, right? Now within the two candle formation, with this starting with this candle, what to the right is the highest point? What's to the right is the highest point, not the highest point to the left. The highest point to the left would be here, right? The highest point from to the right of this two candle formation. Let me make a horizontal line here. From this location, let me change the color to yellow or something. From this point on, that's what I'm seeing. What to the right is the highest point? The highest point would be here. So this now is the new 4 hour break of structure point. Not this anymore. It's irrelevant to me. To me. To me. It could be a target, definitely, but it needs to pass this level first to even get to here. So now this is the 4 hour break structure. The moment we break structure on the 4 hour, then I can go to the 1 hour and start taking action to the upside. You feel me? Because yes, we have with my 4 horsemen, we have up structure on the monthly, up structure on the weekly, up structure on the daily. That's 3 out of 4 agreeing. That's green light. We're going up. we have our bias for up. So now I need my scope to aim up. And the 4 hour is my scope. I don't do nothing on the 1 hour without the 4 hour flipping first, right? So that is the new breaker structure point. So what I'm doing here, simply wait for 4 hour breaker structure, right? And I can get this highest point, 100 last digits. Oh, boom. Now it's nice and tight. Now I can set an alert. What kind of alert I want to set? If I can zoom out here on the 4 hour on this one. We had double wins here, right here. And then we had our situation, a mini win, right? That's exactly what I wanted. And we made profit on there, right? I'm looking for another one of these to go happen next. So what I need to do is just set an alert here. And this is how I go about my day. This is how I'm not on the markets 24/7. This is how I can work a full-time job and still trade, right? Um, I would say okay, like Pat, like it's happening already. So I would say 4 hour break of structure. That means all align, set, Robin, trap. And I'll say wrong way. I have the wrong way and right way. The right way, obviously, right way to keep things people say the right way to trade is risking a one to make two or three or four, right? So I'm this like scenario risking one to make two. So I'm now looking for this. I'm gonna be risking two, basically risking two to make one. So it's the wrong way of trading. That's why I say wrong way. So set Robin trap the wrong way. And now I'm gonna be risking a little bit less on this thing because when I say the better position would be this right after this because the probabilities, is really high. Not in this case scenario. This case scenario, you would have had this scenario. I would have took this like the going for like this, and I would have lost, right? So that would be the loss there, and then win here. So I'm expecting another win again. So that's why we always do. Like I said before, 4 hour break a structure, all align, set Robin trap wrong way. And I'll put risking. And I also sometimes put why I'm doing the wrong way, just in case I get because sometimes the 4 hour takes a long time to break structure, right? Sometimes, and then it could be going to next week, like this it could be this 4 hour break of structure next Tuesday or something like that. And I gotta remember, like if I'm at work or something, like and that signal goes off, I'm like, oh shoot, I got a signal here. But yeah, normally if I'm making this signal is the reason why I'm making it. But yeah, I would be risking um basically on this one I'm gonna be risking $100 to make $50. That's simple. Wrong way approach on that one. And signal is set. And guess what? Guess what you're doing with this pair? Absolutely nothing else. Next. And make sure that's this thing we're skipping. But again, I'm just waiting here because this was basically a stop out. This is one of these. And again, since it didn't hit the 27, and it hit this level before the negative 27, okay, I'm deleting this setup and I'm not longer into his trade. Now, what I'm going to be doing next is just waiting for this thing to get out of this 1 hour fib. If it does a continuation here, we'll line back up with the fib and then we'll take that approach. But if it breaks structure, we just have to wait for the 1 hour to break structure again, right? Basically. So I can just delete these stuff and just wait. Now I'm skipping out too. Um, but yeah, reason why we're waiting because we had this, we had 1, 2, and now we gotta wait for 4, or wait for another one of these to do action on this thing. That's simple on one AUD USD. GBP USD waiting for a 4 hour break of structure. This thing, nothing to really fix here yet. It looks like we're about to do a continuation soon. And then plus I already got what I wanted out of this trade, out of this pair. Had this nice win, and then 1, 2. You want to risk 200 to make 100. Got that 100. Risk 100 to make 50, and now you're out with 150 in here. You know that I'm going based off my $6,000 account, right? NZD USD. We're still in up structure on the 1 hour, and we're just waiting. And we're just waiting for a 4 hour break of structure on GBP JPY. And yeah, exactly. Waiting for a 4 hour break of structure as well on this pair, Euro JPY. Waiting for a 4 hour break of structure as well here on USD JPY. Just about all the JPYs. We're just waiting for a break of structure back up because they all move the same damn thing. Bitcoin. We're just waiting for a 1 hour break of structure to the upside. We're already up structure 4 hour, but 1 hour break of structure to the upside. That means the price would come here and it would do a 4 hour continuation, and that should be leading up. And we're at 70,000, so we should be going to 80,000 soon if we don't do a continuation drop anymore. And then we're back at the beginning. Great. A little bit into this scenario and why I'm taking these trade. I'm taking the trade basically going up. I don't trade everything here. That's for sure. I print it out just the way I see it. This strategy is a little different. It's a little bit more complex, but it's more, all probabilities. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're at 9 right there. And I'm looking. We had 9 of these basically stop outs. So I'm basically now waiting. I'm have an entry here, and my stop loss is W the same here. I just don't mind this. My entry is W here. That's my first entry, and my stop loss is this wide. I'm risking $50 on this situation, and then I'm also risking $50 here with the entry being down here, and same stop loss. And of course, I'm not get if this goes up, I'm not get a 1 to 3 here, and I'm gonna get a 1 to 1 here because basically it's looking like this. That's why that's the real situation there that I'm looking at, right? I like marking up the way I mark it up because that's the development of this whole thing. But yeah, I'm just basically looking for probabilities. We already had 9. It was like basically 9 losses in a row here. I took none of them. So I'm now basically coming in here, take entry, and I'm looking to go all the way up, risking $50 on each. So I'm basically risking $100 to make $200 on that play right there. So that's it for this video, guys. Deuces.